Day 36 of my pilgrimage around the 88 temples of Shikoku was a bit stressful and also thoroughly exhausting. I started off at 6 in the morning because I had a long ways to go. It was a bit stressful because I didn't know if I could get everywhere I needed to get to, and by the end I did. I got to the hotel by 5:30. I got to the last temple at 4:30. You need to get to the temples by 5 or you can't get your book signed, so I was kind of hoping I would get there. But most of the day I didn't take any breaks. I hit 3 temples early in the morning. I hit Temple 57 early in the morning, a little after 7, and then going to 58 was a bit of a, took a little while to get to because up in the mountains, and then got to 59 around 11. After that I stopped for lunch in an old restaurant, probably from the 50s or 60s, got a nice meal and then kept going. In the late afternoon I hit 2 Bangai. Number 10 Bangai was amazing, one of my favorite temples so far up in the hills. A bit of a hike to get to, a little bit strenuous. And then Bangai 11 was 2 tiny little buildings, a really cool tree, but other than that it was a little disappointing. Because I was worried about time, I didn't really take any breaks. Aside from resting at the temples, I didn't rest. I would take out my food at the temple and then put on my backpack and eat while I was walking. I didn't have time to take any break. So aside from a break for lunch in the temples, it was just constantly moving. This is the longest I've walked. I've walked 28 miles today, something like 53,000 steps. So I am thoroughly exhausted and not thinking really straight. I'm at an inn that's kind of an onsen, so there are some Ohenro here, but there are also a lot of other people here for the onsen. At dinner I was with 3 gentlemen who were also walking the pilgrimage. We were at the same table. One guy I had actually met probably about a week ago. Neither of us could remember exactly where, but he had taken some days off, and then because I was doing the Bangais, we caught up with each other. So it was great talking to people over dinner for, I felt like I was in a college dorm again, just lingering after dinner and chatting away the evening. It was fun talking with these 3 guys about the pilgrimage, and they were more interested in what I was doing, and we were talking about Japanese history and the pilgrimage for quite a while. Most of the walk, pretty nice. The walk, varying terrains all day today. Some nice, some not so nice. There was a lot of haze in the air. It was in the 60s, so the temperature was nice. It wasn't too hot, but just kind of a haze. I'm not sure if it was a smog or a haze or what was going on, but not a clear blue sky. Kind of a gray day in walking. In the afternoon it was really windy, so I had to take off my pilgrim's hat, I'm not sure how much it will make it till the end. I'm hoping it will make it to the end, but it keeps breaking in the wind. It rips off the stays. I had to tie it to my backpack. The wind was pretty brutal in places. Early on in the day, actually at the very first temple, I bought a new bell. I've bought 2 bells on the pilgrimage so far, each with sort of keitai straps, little cloth straps, and in the rain they both snapped off and broke because the keitai straps are not really all that strong. And I lost one bell. One bell I was able to save and keep it in my pocket. But today I got kind of what looks like a temple bell on a little metal strap, and I attached it to my backpack, and it was ringing away all day. So next time I'm off on the Ohenro path deep into the woods, hopefully it will keep the bears and the inoshishi away. As for observations, one thing I've noticed on the pilgrimage, I've come across quite a few cranes. A symbol in Japanese art, and legends about cranes persist throughout Japanese history. But I kind of noticed that cranes are very solitary birds, and they tend to like to chill in riverbeds and just sort of stand there with the water falling over their feet. And as you approach, they get kind of skittish and fly away. But for the most part, you see a lot of single cranes just standing in the river. Tomorrow is the Nancho temple up on the mountain, and then after that I'm trying to get to a couple of temples, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to all of them, but did it today, so we'll see how tomorrow goes, and I'm hoping I'm feeling pretty good in the morning. Today was tiring, but I was able to do it, and I'm pretty proud of myself for doing it, and looking forward to tomorrow. It should be another challenging day, but hopefully it will go smoothly as well.